if Juan went to the party, it is highly unlikely that Maria would have enjoyed the party. So this, I know you guys haven't gone to conditional logic though, but I know a lot of you know like the basics of conditional logic. So if Juan went to the party, then it is highly unlikely that Maria enjoyed it. But in fact, it turned out that Maria did enjoy the party. So Maria did enjoy it. Therefore, it is highly unlikely that Juan was at the party. So what is our structure here? This is a really basic, like where we have if A, then B. If not B, well, I guess it's actually if A, not B, if B, not A.
Right.
Do we see that?
Yes.
All right, so when we go through this, I think a lot of people got it down to C and D. Were those the ones that people were debating between? Are there any other ones that you want to go over? Okay, so let's start with C. So if the lottery were fair, the person who won the lottery would not have been likely to win it. So if the lottery was fair, the person who won the lottery would not have been likely to win. So if you won the lottery, you are not likely. Thus, since this person would have been likely to win the lottery if it were unfair, the lottery was probably unfair. I read this and I like skipped over it and I was like, I don't even want to diagram that second part. Did anybody else think about that way? Where I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought about it like that too. I was like, this is a lot.
Yeah. So all right. So if the lottery is unfair, then the person would have been likely to win the lottery if it were unfair. So if it were unfair, this person would have been likely. So therefore, it was probably unfair. This does not go the direction that we need it to go. Like, do you see this? Like how we don't flip it the way that we need to? Where in D, it says, if Clarissa missed the bus today, it is quite unlikely that she would have gotten to work on time. So if Clarissa missed the bus, so missed bus, unlikely she would have gotten to work. So it is quite unlikely that Clarissa missed the bus since she actually was at work on time. So this one is, so it's quite unlikely that it is quite unlikely that missed the bus since she was actually at work on time. So she was, oh, sorry. I should cross this off. So if she was at work on time, it's very likely that she did not miss the bus. So this doesn't bring in that third variable like in C. Because we have two conditions going on here where we just have an A-B relationship. Where in C, we have A, B, and C in that second option. Is there any other ones that you wanted to go over here? Does that make sense for everybody?
Yes.
Brittany, do you have a question?
Yeah. So I have a question on like the last part. So hang on. So if it is unlikely that Clarissa missed the bus, I think I guess I diagrammed that one backwards.
It's hard to on these ones. If you get really confused on the unlikelies and likelies,
yeah,
try doing it without it and just see if your diagrams are going in, your variables are at least going in the right direction.
Well, because this one I thought that it was wrong because I thought it was starting with the wrong variable because it was like A missed the bus, A missed the bus. I thought it was starting with the wrong one.
Oh, but look at this. But since is the premise here.
Oh,
so you just diagrammed it backwards. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
That's what makes this one a little bit tricky. It's not necessarily hard if you catch that though.